Gumiho is a mythical creature that is believed to be a nine-tailed fox with supernatural powers. However, it does not necessarily refer only to foxes with 9 tails but also encompasses the spirits of foxes that have lived for 1,000 years or foxes with supernatural abilities. According to legend, when a fox completes 500 years of training, its tail splits in two, and when it grows 9 tails, it becomes an immortal being. In general, Gumiho is believed to have the power to transform into a seductive woman and to have the ability to bewitch people. Therefore, the term is sometimes used metaphorically to describe a very cunning person or a woman who is extremely charming and can easily manipulate men. According to the ancient Chinese text Shan Hai Jing, the Gumiho, a 9-tailed fox, is said to live in the land of Cheongguk, which used to refer to the Korean peninsula in ancient China. This record is the oldest known reference to Gumiho to date. Meanwhile, in the ancient Chinese novels Journey to the West and Fengshenyanyi, which were written during the Ming Dynasty, Daji, the favorite concubine of King Zhou of the Shang Dynasty, is depicted as a manifestation of the 9-tailed fox. In Japan, this story appears as the legend of Tamamo no Me, in which Taiji crosses over to Japan and becomes the consort of the emperor, attempting to cause chaos in the country. This legend became very popular during the Edo period. In the creation myth of Vietnam, the 9-tailed fox appears as Ho Tin. This ancient fox spirit, who had been dormant for 1,000 years, would come out of its cave at night, shape-shifting into ghosts or humans and preying on people. The monster was defeated when Lak Long Quan, a dragon prince who could control thunder and wind, exhausted it after a 3-day battle and strangled it with a rope made from the rainbow. Lak Long Quan was a hero and a king who ruled a kingdom called Suksuong, born between the daughter of the dragon king and Lokdin, a king who ruled the country of Sak. In Korea, there are also various legends about the 9-tailed fox. Although the 9-tailed fox itself does not appear directly in Samguk, the Chronicles of the Three States, or Samguk, memorabilia of the Three Kingdoms, several stories mention a fox disguising itself as a human. This confirms that the perception that an old fox can disguise itself as a human has been widely spread for a long time. According to Samguk, when Ondao first saw Princess Pyonggong, he ran away, thinking she was not human but a fox or a ghost. In Samguk, there is a story that Geo Taiji shot and killed an old fox in the shape of an old monk while hunting, and in the story of one Gwangseo Hawk, it is said that the god of Samjai Mountain was a 3,000 years old fox. Additionally, during the reign of King Uijia, a white fox entered the palace and predicted the downfall of Baekje. In Korean folklore, the 9-tailed fox, known as the Gumiho, is depicted as a terrifying creature that can transform into a woman to seduce and prey on humans. However, it is also portrayed as a being that strives to become human. Legends say that if it eats the livers of 100 people, it can become human, or if it can marry a human man and live with him for 100 days without revealing its true form, it can become human. In the TV drama series Legend of the Nine-Tailed, the role of the Gumiho, 9-tailed fox, was one of the most coveted roles among female actors at the time. Many of the actresses who played the role went on to become stars, which led to the strange saying that if you played the role of a Gumiho, you were guaranteed to become a star. Starting with Han Hae-suk in 1979, other actresses who played the role include Jang Mi-hee, Yoon Yoon-hee, Yoo Ji-in, Kim Mi-suk, Sun Woo-yoon-suk, Han Hye-kyung, Kim Ja-ok, and more. In the 1990s and beyond, top stars or rising stars of the year such as Park Song-na, Im Kyung-ok, Song Yoon-ah, who played Gumiho in 1997, No Yoon-hee, and Kim Ji-young were cast in the role. This became a kind of tradition, and it was a hot topic to speculate who would play the role of Gumiho each year. Let's look at some of the actresses who played the role. 1979 series. Once a woodcutter went to cut trees in the cold winter and ended up staying in a cabin for the night. There, he meets a 1,000-year-old nine-tailed fox, Gumiho, and almost dies, but he promises not to tell anyone that he met the Gumiho in exchange for his life. As time goes by, the woodcutter gets married to a beautiful woman and eventually tells her the story of his encounter with the Gumiho. The actress who played the role of the Gumiho in this series was Han Hae-suk, and she is still remembered by people as the best Gumiho ever. At the time, the series was broadcasted in black and white, making it even more terrifying. 1997 series. Filial son Chilbok, while looking for ice in the deep mountains for his mother, meets a nine-tailed fox. In danger of losing his life, he promises not to tell anyone that he saw the fox and safely returns home. Not long after that incident, Chilbok marries Lady Jeong. They even have 2 children and 10 years pass. One night, Chilbok tells his wife Jeong that he met a nine-tailed fox. In fact, his wife Jeong was the nine-tailed fox he met 10 years ago. If he could silence about the encounter for just one more night, she could have finally become human, but the enraged fox disappeared into the mountains with their child. He regretted after his wife left and called out for her, but it was no use. The actress who played Gumiho in this series was Song Yoon-ah. 1998 series, No Yoon-hee. 1999 series, Kim Ji-young. 2008 series, an unprecedented murder case and a shocking twist unfold in a household where the blood of a Gumiho runs. The Gumiho was played by Park Min-young. 2009 series, a Gumiho named Soho, who lost her parents to humans, hates humans but must become one to survive and marry a human according to her mother's last wish. She eventually marries a poor woodcutter named Yeongdal. She makes her husband rich, but the happiness doesn't last long. The husband, who has squandered his wealth on pleasure, reports his wife as a nine-tailed fox to claim a reward. Joan Haben played the Gumiho. I hope you found the story of Gumiho interesting. Please subscribe for upcoming videos and also give me a like. Thank you very much for watching.